WXXL HD1, Tavares, Orlando.
1067. Wake up to the vibe. It's Johnny's House Live. The leader in the chair. Yeah, he keeps us all in stride. Raise unfiltered, speaks our mind, no disguise. And Brian's cracking jokes, got us laughing till we cry. It's more than a show, it's a family call. The city wakes up, yeah, we're lifting them all. From the jokes to the real, the highs and the falls. Johnny's house got the rhythm, yeah, we're standing tall. Brian's wit sharp like a double-edged blade. Ray speaks the truth, no filter, no shade. Johnny keeps it cool, leading moves that he's made. This morning show legend, yeah, it'll never fade. Johnny's house, it's the place to be. Turn the dial, tune in, set your spirit free. Ray's raw, Brian's quick, Johnny's got the key. Orlando's heartbeat, XL 1067, that's the frequency. It's Johnny's house. It's Johnny's house.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. 6 o'clock. Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067, Johnny's house on a Wednesday morning. Let's see today. A lot of sunshine with a high of 81 right now. 62.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right. Do you guys watch Nobody Wants Us? I don't
No.
think you do.
No.
I haven't heard you mention that. Well, it just dropped season 2, and now they just renewed for season 3. So
What
if you're Netflix.
Netflix. Okay.
Yep. So Kirsten Bell's in it, Adam Brody, Justine Luke. So if you're a big fan, they just renewed it for season 3.
Oh, I knew that. It was a older woman dating a guy who just broke up with someone who was very popular with the group, and nobody wanted her around. It was kind of weird. They're kind of mean to her.
Well, it's
I saw
like
the preview.
they're like podcasters, and then he's like a rabbi, and then she has to like turn into like, I don't know.
Yeah, they don't like her.
Yeah. So, season 3, I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
Adam Sandler is getting some serious love from AARP. What they're saying is that he's getting the Movies for Grown-Ups Career Achievement Award.
I didn't know that was an award.
Which is a massive award, I guess. On January 10th, he's going to be getting it. So his ability to reinvent himself, inspire laughter, and move us through dramatic performances is a testament to his power. So AARP, I guess, is doing this award for him. But the Movies for Grown-Ups Award will be broadcasted by PBS during great performances on February 22nd.
I've never heard of that award.
I would never consider Adam Sandler's movies for grown-ups. He just did Happy Gilmore too.
I know. So I
There's
mean, like,
nothing grown up about that.
Yeah,
He's got a movie called Grown Ups, but
Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, like those are the movies that they like mentioned.
I know, but those are movies we grew up with.
Yeah,
but those aren't movies for grown-ups.
Grown-ups. Well, I guess like the comedy in it. I mean, it's not really for kids.
No, but it was at the time. That's what I'm saying. These aren't if you said name a grown-up movie, you would think of a serious dramatic movie. You wouldn't think of a kid going back to a man going back to kindergarten.
I think it's just like the comedy because it's not a comedic like movie for kids.
His movie Hidden Gem was a grown-up.
That's a grown-up movie.
Yeah, I saw that one.
That's true. Soulja Boy is coming out with his own gaming console. Did you see this?
No.
Yeah, so he has unveiled that he's got a new handheld console. It's called the Soulja Game Flip. And marketing it as the ultimate handheld gaming console. What he's going to sell it for is $436, and I'm like, that is a lot.
What games does it play?
I honestly, it's
games?
got retro hardware. So companies like Retroid. So like they're basically accusing him of copying their console. So that's basically what it is.
He doesn't have a tech company. Someone had to make it.
Yeah, really.
He just put his name on it.
Yeah.
So the Soulja Game website allegedly uses Retroid's images in the console itself. So that's why they're like calling him out, because they're basically saying they're accusing him of like stealing it, but he's coming out with his own gaming console is what he's saying.
So you want me to drop over $400 on a console that you're probably going to get sued for?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to do that.
No. So, I mean, he previously claimed to own Atari. So I don't know what it is with Soulja Boy and gaming systems, but yeah.
Kids don't do drugs.
The company basically denied him in like 2018 saying, no, you have no
don't do drugs.
Investment in Atari whatsoever.
Yeah, I own Atari.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. What did we do yesterday? We'd like to update you, and we'll do it next right here on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station. It is Wednesday morning, and you are listening to Johnny's House. A little breezy. It's not a full moon yet, is it? But it looks real bright out there.
I think tonight is the actual full moon, I think.
It's going to be sunny today with a high of 81. It is 62 right now. Left here, and I had a meeting. I had to take a call in my car while I was driving, and there was 5 people on it. And it was for our baby DJ. And have you guys ever do this? You're on a conference call, and you can't drive straight home, so you just drive around?
Yes, or I sit in my driveway, one or the other. Yeah,
I usually sit in my driveway.
When to get home, there's a dead spot, and anytime I hit that, if I'm on the phone with anybody, I'll say, "Hey, listen, if I break up on you, I'm in this dead spot, and I'll come out of it."
Yeah.
So if I'm on a conference call, I avoid that. So I had to drive around, and then after the phone call was over, I found myself 30 minutes later.
Oh no!
From home, but the conversation went well. A lot of stuff with baby DJ and Sattler Elementary School that we're dealing with. Then went home, talked to my mom. My sister took my mom to vote yesterday. I didn't know with senior citizens in North Carolina, you pull up, they'll bring the ballot out.
Really?
Oh, that's great.
And then they'll give you a number, and then I'm like, what kind of shady voting?
I mean, I guess it's cool at the same time.
Yes.
There's a little room for error.
I know. I'm like, so he brings the ballot out, yes, and then they submit it for you. And then you get a confirmation number to let you know that it went through. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there could be some shenanigans between the time I hand it back to you and you put it in the box. I could see that.
Yeah, and they were like, "Did you vote?" I'm like, "Ain't nothing in my area that I'm voting on." So I didn't talk to them. As I was telling Brian earlier this morning in our discussions, had a little run-in with the kid because it's homework.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude. You're in 11th grade. You got a year and a half left.
No, they hit that wall where they're like, I'm not doing it.
What are you talking about? You're there. We're there. The finish line is right there.
And if you look forward into the future with me, son, you're going to do it.
Yes.
Like you're just making it harder than it has to be because you're going to do it.
Do it. I'm like, okay. And that's how I ended and I watched the basketball game and some election results, and I went to bed. Ray, how about you?
That's good. That conversation that you have about homework, I have that about like taking a shower at night. Like you're eventually gonna get in.
I've had that too.
Like,
we both had that.
Just get in.
Yeah, just get in.
You're gonna get in.
You're gonna get in.
So, but no, we had baseball practice last night. They started it earlier because the sun goes down sooner, obviously. So. Which is okay with me because instead of getting home at 8 o'clock, we're getting home at 7 o'clock, which is nice.
Okay.
But other than that, just hung out with the kids and homework and.
That's funny. I've had that comment. Look, you're gonna take a shower.
Yeah.
Son. There's no way you can go to bed dirty. Do you know what you've done today? You have to list all the dirty things they've done. So they can.
So I'm like, who's getting in first? Because there's 2 of them.
I don't know why kids want to not shower. I don't know.
And I'm like, they point at each other, and I'm like, well, pick because you're both getting in.
You're getting in. It's not a debate.
When I was younger, my mom busted me sitting on the toilet with the shower running, and then I would just wet my hair.
Yes.
When she came in, I'm sitting there going, "Oh,
that's smart."
She's like, "First of all, you're wasting water.
Yes,
get your butt in the shower."
My brother did that, and my mom said, "Come here. Your neck's dry, son. Your neck is dry."
Yeah. No, all I got to do is smell their feet, and then I'll know if they showered or not.
B, how about you, man?
Stupid Marie.
I know.
Not that there's a bunch of stuff around here. I ended up being here later than I had planned, but that's all right because I had some work to do anyway, so that was fine. Then did some other stuff for some of my other stations when I got home, and then I did catch about a 30-minute nap, which was nice. And then my wife cooked up some delicious dinner. And we had steak sandwiches.
Ooh.
Really?
Yes, it was very delicious.
Tender?
Yeah,
Juicy?
and she makes the sauce herself to go on them. Like it ain't no A1 sauce. It's nice. My wife does scratch stuff, so yeah.
Well, I got 4 bottles because they were on a BOGO.
Yeah, no, we have
the A1.
but she makes her own. Then she puts them both out there, and you can use which one you want. But of course, I use the homemade.
I don't know if you ever bought A1. That stuff's expensive.
It is.
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
I don't get the A1. I get the Shula because it's cheaper.
There's a little bottle like that. It's like $6. So when it's on a BOGO, I BOGO'd out.
Yeah, Publix got one that's called steak sauce. It's kind of like it.
I've tried that.
Not the same, but kind of. So we ate dinner and watched Amazing Race and argued more about whether or not we'd win Amazing Race, which we would not. And then I went.
Y'all had a discussion every week.
We do every week, and every week.
Why don't you just do it? You know what you should do? Is just apply. So that way you say, okay, we applied. They didn't accept us.
Mhm.
Every week there's a portion of the show that illustrates why we would be terrible at it. And every week I show her, see, we wouldn't win.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to do this. She's like, yes, we would. I'm like, all right.
I would, man. Just do it. Apply. So you see, babe,
They didn't call us.
they ain't call us.
Yeah.
But I did apply.
Jen and Brian are going to be like 70 still having that conversation.
Of course we will.
But the show will still be on.
Yeah.
That is Survivor.
And at 70, we won't be able to be on Amazing
Yeah.
Race.
All right, we come back. We're going to talk about lying on your online data profile. Y'all doing it? We're going to talk about it on Johnny's House. 635 Johnny's house. It is Wednesday, sunny with the high of 81. It is 62. Don't forget this Sunday. Ray, you ready?
Yes, I'm so ready.
Met with the DJ?
Not yet. That's today.
Because I got a whole list of songs I wouldn't mind just passing. If you can just, say if they can play a couple of these songs.
Bring the list.
Tickets still on sale. How did they get them?
Yeah, so xl1067.com for the sing-along brunch. 11 o'clock, I want to say, is sold out already. But
okay.
Yeah, so you can still get your reservation, and the ticket does include your entree, or you could get bottomless mimosas. But yeah, I'm excited.
It'll be a good time. We'll all be there. Looking forward to it. Coming up on Sunday. All right. Online daters be lying, Brian. They be lying.
Yep. According to a new survey, 25% of online daters say on their profile they're either hiding something or being dishonest about something.
Okay. Now, I've never done a dating profile before because you gotta start. I started in the beginning when dating apps started.
Yeah.
And it was embarrassing to say that you were on it. You had to lie about how you met someone.
Well, there was no apps even originally. It was a website.
Yeah,
Match.com.
Yeah,
it was like the OG.
That was it.
Yeah.
But you couldn't tell anybody you met there. And now it's into these different apps and stuff like that. So I've never been on one. So what I did is I found questions that they would ask you on the dating app. And then I would be honest with y'all in the answer if I would answer them truthfully.
Okay.
Or I would skirt my answer a little bit. I don't want to say I would lie.
Well, that's what they say, being dishonest or hiding something. They didn't say lie either.
Okay, what is it again?
Being dishonest or hiding something.
Okay, what's my go-to for the weekend? I'd answer that. Type of food, I'd answer that. Emoji, I'd answer that one. Am I a cat or dog person? That's easy. Let's see. Would you rather be in the ability to fly or be invisible? I'd lie about that. I'd say fly, when really I want to be invisible so I can just walk around.
Right.
I wouldn't be honest about that question.
Because the survey says 63% of people say they match with someone who later learned that they shared misleading information. So it's not that they lied.
Yes.
They were just misleading in their answers.
Yes. Back in the day, what people would lie about, what women would lie about is that if they were smokers or not. They would ask you, I said, no, I don't smoke. They don't either. But you come in smelling like cigarette smoke, chewing 5 packs of gum.
Yeah. And it's in your clothes and it's in your fingers. It's everywhere.
Because that's like an automatic turnoff for most people.
Oh, yeah.
I mean I'm sure height was an easy one. Everyone lied about that. But I mean, I don't understand that because you're going to see me as soon as I walk in.
Let's see. What's your ideal day look like? I would answer that. My typical Sunday, I would lie about that. I would be a little dishonest.
You'd be misleading.
There you go. On that one. Because I don't want you to know that my Sunday would be not doing a damn thing.
Right.
Walking around the house in my drawers.
Right.
Now, would anybody want to go out with somebody?
No. You want someone that wants to go to the farmer's market.
Yes. Farmer's market. Maybe a drive to the beach.
Right.
Enjoying all this Florida weather.
So if you made this dating profile currently,
yes.
Are these the ones that you would lie on, or if this was back in the day?
Not lying, dishonest.
Misleading.
Yes, misleading. Yeah, back in the day,
because
for sure.
I feel like nowadays, like I'd just be like, I literally will do nothing on Sundays.
Yes, right now, because you've been through all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, I'm gonna put it out there who I am. Either you're gonna like me or not.
Yes.
Back then I ain't care. I was in numbers games. I was trying to get what my love language is. I'd probably not be truthful about that one. Let's see. What does a healthy relationship look like? Wouldn't probably be truthful about that one. Let's see. How do you handle conflicts or disagreements?
You would be misleading about that one.
Yeah, ideal of a perfect first date. I'd probably be a little off on that one too. I mean, a lot of these things, because back then when you're writing to attract someone.
Right. Yeah.
So you're trying to find the best language that you think that's going to attract someone. Now, today, what's your love language is physical touch until I don't want it anymore and then leave me alone. See, nobody wants to go out.
Of course not. No, of course not.
But I would write that down now. And then there would be somebody go, that's me. I like to be physically touched until I don't want to be touched anymore.
I also have not used these because they just weren't something that was a tool when I could have been potentially dating. But I think I could see a lot of people starting out being honest.
Yes.
And when they keep checking their inbox and there's nothing in their inbox, they say, all right, let me tweak this answer a little bit. And then eventually they're just being misleading because they're not getting the response they want from the honesty.
Yes.
That's the way I would see it happen.
I would agree. I think you were being honest to a certain level, and then you start talking about those slow walks on the beach. You're
right.
Like, hey,
nobody is hitting me. I'm getting 0 matches. All right, let me change my do nothing on Sunday but dirty draws to I like farmers markets. Oh, now I'm getting hits.
Now here's my thing. I don't mind a nice walk on the beach if it presents itself. I ain't going to look for it. If I just happen to be on the beach with somebody, we go for a walk.
You don't live on the beach.
Exactly.
No.
So it's never going to present itself. If it does, we got a real problem.
My thing is, if I make it out to the beach and you want to go for a walk, I'm down with that.
Yeah,
But I don't
if you had a
want,
weekend at the beach.
but I don't want it so much that I got to go find it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I hear
But
you.
I like it.
Yeah.
But I'm
So
not.
it ain't happening.
Yeah, like you shouldn't list it because it's not a regular thing for you.
Because in Central Florida, you don't just happen to be on the beach.
No.
If I just happen to be in the area and say, you want to go for a walk on the beach? If we're driving to Cocoa, I'll do it. But other than that, no, I ain't gonna do that. But I'll put that down.
So you're misleading.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
So
Very misleading.
very misleading. So I want to find out what is the most dishonest or misleading thing that you found out about meeting someone on a dating app. Now, we're asking you to tell us something that's uncomfortable, and we're willing to pay you for it. How about ice featuring Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, 2 million pounds of colorful ice sculptures, thrilling slides, all themed in the beloved holiday classic. It's November 14th through January 7th at Gaylord Palm, Orlando, if you want to go. All you got to do is tell us what's the biggest lie that you found after meeting someone or on a dating app. You're like, okay, this is not what you said. I said I didn't like this, and you do that. And on your profile, you said you didn't do that. So what's the biggest thing you found? We're going to go see Ice. We got to hear your story first. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile, 41067, live stream, social media. Want to hear from you. Hit us up. Talk about those dating apps on Johnny's House. 6:53 on a Wednesday. It's Johnny's house. It's going to be sunny, a little breezy. 81 is the high, 62 right now. 25% say they're just not being 100% honest on those dating apps. Want to find out what did someone was dishonest about with you. Going to hook somebody up with some ice at the Gaylord Palm coming up on November 14th through January 7th. Let's go to Oviedo and talk to Barbara. Hey, Barbara.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. So someone wasn't 100% honest with you on the dating app.
Yeah, a couple of guys, probably 2 out of 3. And it was back in 2008, so there was not a lot of social media back then.
Mm-hmm.
And they were married.
So you went on 2 dates with guys. How did you find out they were married?
Because it either slipped out or they're like some sob story that, oh, we're separated and like we don't get along with each other anymore. I'm like, no, I'm out. I don't need that drama.
Yeah.
So they took the date anyway, and you had to ask them, are you married? Or
Well, yeah. I figured I'm like, might as well ask because they won't just post that.
Well, to be
Kind of
fair, you
before
wouldn't
detail.
have took the date if I said I was married. So,
Well, no.
well, come on then.
Yes. You're right.
it goes back to say,
It was my
look,
fault.
I put on the app the first time around, I was married.
Right.
Nobody.
I got no messages.
So I took that part out.
Right.
And there you are, Barbara. There you are. You hold on a second. From Davenport, Barry. What's up, Barry?
Good morning, everyone.
All right, Barry. Somebody being dishonest on one of those dating apps. What'd you find out?
So 10 years ago, I moved to Orlando to work at one of the major theme parks, and I wanted to, meet somebody. I didn't know anybody over here. So I joined one of the dating sites, the popular ones out there, and went on a few dates, met this lovely girl. We clicked, 2-3 dates in, we start getting into those, intimate questions that you guys were talking about earlier before.
Mm-hmm.
And long story short, I found out that she was really a he.
Whoa.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
how did that come up?
We were just talking about, our past lives and our past dating history, and it was a while ago. I really don't remember how that actually came up, but she was like, "Yeah, I just want to let you know before anything really serious happens that I did have a sex change, and I'm really a guy." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I appreciate you telling me that. Obviously, that's not what I'm looking for."
Did you at least finish the meal?
Yeah. We finished the meal, and long story short, I said, unfortunately, that's not what I'm looking for. Is it okay if we just remain friends? I wish you the best luck. And we did remain friends, but we eventually fell out of touch.
So, okay.
That was a mature way to handle it. At
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, no joke.
She technically didn't lie if she had a sex change.
Right.
Yeah.
They had already transitioned.
Yeah.
So what you were dating was a
Mhm.
female, just not biologically originally.
From Orlando, Danielle, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right, talk to me. What did they lie about?
All right. So I was newly seeing a hairdresser, and my hairdresser and I were having conversations, and she tells me about her roommate who went on a date and found out that this person had a different ID with a different name. And as she continues to tell me the story, she says, and also she found out that he has a child, and he never told her. It ended up being my ex.
Oh, it was your ex.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. So you're talking to your hairdresser about this random guy who lied about
He's
his
talking to me.
Yeah, talking to you. You're like, and you have questions. Of course, you're your hairdresser, and you have these questions. And
I was like, no way. Tell me more. And then she found out he has a son. And I was like, what is the name again? Uh-huh. So yes, it was a whole funny full circle moment. Let me just say that.
Wow, small world.
Yep.
Small world.
So when I heard this, I knew I had to call in because I was like, only that would happen to me.
Oh my goodness. B, what they say?
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland in the wreck. Need to check. It's a no-brainer. Just call attorney Dan Newland. A lot of them is the photos. Someone said he showed up. He was 10 years older than his picture was. And he was definitely a smoker.
Yeah.
And then
photos.
Someone said on these dating apps, when they say that they're looking for someone loyal, but then that itch cheats 3 times.
The loyalty thing.
Again, they can't put that in their profile. I'm here to cheat.
I don't know how to be loyal.
Hey, if you want to get down, I'm ready to get down. Barry, who was a gentleman about a situation, going to hook you up with ice, featuring Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, November 14th through January 7th, Gaylord Palm, Orlando. Ray.
We finally have a rap song back on the Billboard Hot 100.
We do!
Yep.
Coming up, Johnny's house.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so there's been a brief period where there's no rap songs on the Billboard Hot 100. So this is like the first in 35 years that it had happened.
Rappers got to step their game up.
Yep. Well, the person to break that, to finally have a rap song back on the chart, is Megan Thee Stallion.
Great.
Megan Thee Stallion.
What did she got?
She broke the slump for Lover Girl. So Lover Girl is inspired by her relationship with Klay Thompson. So it came out at number 38 on the song. Megan celebrates love and mutual respect.
Okay.
Rapping about Klay Thompson. And so, yeah.
So didn't Cardi B drop something in none of her songs?
Yeah, which is very surprising. I mean, that was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. So it was still been on the chart and broke the 35-year.
Yeah.
We don't have it in the system, so.
Really?
This Megan Thee Stallion song?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's fairly new. But she was talking about how he's her fantasy man and all that stuff. So congratulations.
Good luck with that.
I think they look good together. So Tom Brady, we're going to get into this soon, but Tom Brady, this is so cool. Not only is he an investor for this company, but he actually sees proof that you can clone your animals.
Yes. After 7:30, we're going to talk about that.
He worked with a company. It's called Colossal Biosciences to have Lua cloned. And he's not just a client. Like I said, he's got money into this company. But in a statement, he said that I love my animals. They mean the world to me and my family. And a few years ago, he worked with Colossal and leveraged their non-invasive cloning technology. It's a simple blood draw. And then basically after their elderly dog passed away, they cloned her.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
It's just like
you can't tell me on a little island somewhere they ain't cloning humans.
I have to read more about it before I can speak educated about it because I don't know what do you mean? You full on built a dog or did you put just the DNA from a dog into a dog?
DNA, yeah.
You're not telling me you built the dog in a petri dish. Yeah. I ain't buying it.
Yeah, so Lua died in 2023, and they are saying that her DNA is in Junie, the dog that he has right now.
Yeah,
so
we're going to talk about that.
Fox has a new celebrity game show in the works. It's called Nation's Dumbest. And I guess the funny thing is that it's pretty big in Scandinavia right now, but it's the opposite. Like the losers are the winners. So celebrities are going to compete to get kicked off as quickly as possible so they aren't crowned the nation's dumbest.
Well, yeah, you want to get caught. You don't want that award.
Yeah, so it kind of like flips the genre of like most game shows. And so there's going to be celebrity like influencers, comedians, even politicians that are going to be on it. And basically they're going to be put to the test with both physical, mental challenges. And so the show is pretty big, like I said, in other countries. So this is going to be the U.S. version.
What network?
Fox. Yeah.
Okay.
So the fact that Fox has picked it up and they've got like some celebrities that are already lined up, but the challenge is to get eliminated first.
Okay.
To not be the nation's
I'll
dumbest.
check it out.
Me too. I mean, if it's different and there's like a twist to it, I think it'll be good.
All right, last 24 hours, a lot of stuff is going on, and we'll update you with that. What's trending next on Johnny's House? 7:09. It's Johnny's house. Sunny and 81. It is 62 right now. A lot of stuff been going on. B, what's trending?
Well, the government's still shut down.
Yeah, it is.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said yesterday that we might have to close parts of our airspace if the shutdown continues. That's creating a shortage of 2,000 to 3,000 air traffic controllers. If it continues for another week, there's going to be massive flight delays. There already has been a lot of those. More than 1,800 flights were delayed, and over 50 were canceled yesterday. Newark JFK Airport seeing the most problems. The weekend saw 5,000 flights delayed on Sunday alone. So yeah, it's going to get worse.
They got it. I mean, Thanksgiving's at the end of the month, so I'm assuming that's when it's going to be some crazy traveling.
Well, there was talks yesterday that started about a possible deal to end the shutdown
this week.
Yeah, right now. There was talks that happened yesterday about it possibly happening. So right now, it's the longest in U.S. history. After yesterday, they voted for the 14th time to pass the resolution, and they didn't get the votes that they needed. But there is a deal that's kind of backdoor being talked about right now that would involve funding the government with short-term measures, plus a package of full-year spending bills in exchange for a vote on extending some health insurance tax credits. So it's kind of like you give me this, I'll give you that. Let's get this open, and then we'll hammer the whole thing out. Yeah. But again, that's all kind of up in the air. So, I mean, a lot of elections yesterday locally. We don't really do government here, so we didn't really talk about it. The big one they're watching was in New York, where Zohan Mamdani won as mayor of New York, which is like the youngest mayor in over a century when he takes office.
32, 34?
I think he's 34. And when he takes office in January, it'll be the youngest mayor in New York in over a century. So lots of stuff going on there. Back home, well, kind of in Atlanta, Paolo Banchero had 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists for the Magic, but they still lost. After Desmond Bain got ejected in the third quarter, and the Hawks beat us 127-112.
Wow, I watched a little bit of that game.
Yeah, Bain got called for a foul, and then he spiked the ball off the head of the Hawks forward.
Well, you might well go locker room after that.
Yeah, and they gave him a tech for that, obviously, and though he got thrown out. So the Magic didn't do great on their little road trip, but they are back home at the Kia Center on Friday to host the Boston Celtics. It's the NBA Cup East Group B game.
Okay.
So that'll be Friday night.
All right. Listen, when we come back, we're going to talk about what is this younger generation, what does the older generation do that gives you the cringe? You cringe at it. I mean, like paper money.
That's the new one. Don't use paper money, you old head.
All right. So if you want to get in on it, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Younger generation, what is the older generation still doing that gives you it's cringeworthy to you? Hit us up. We're going to talk about it next on Johnny's House. Pitbull Neo. Neo got 3 girlfriends. I guess I would do that if I was younger. I'm older now. I ain't got time for it.
Yeah, it sounds exhausting.
It does.
It's too much work.
725 Johnny's house. 81 is a high, 62 right now, and sunny. Brian, what Gen Zers are saying about us old people?
They say if you use paper money, you're so cringe. Such an old head thing to do.
I'm sorry, man. I am an old head, but I got to keep at least $20 in my wallet. I just don't feel comfortable without it.
It made me laugh because I don't use paper money.
Yeah,
so it was whatever. But I have some now because I was on the cruise, and when you're in another country, you always need cash just in case. Yeah. But I don't really use paper money, but I also don't think it's cringe to use paper money.
Cringe. Yeah, I got about 20, $25.
I mean, money's money.
I know, man. I don't know. I just, I guess it's a generational thing. You always have some money in your pocket, and I'm like, all right.
I never do.
Really?
Yeah,
when did that stop?
Honestly, when I stop cashing my checks at Amscot.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean,
It's been a while.
Yeah. As soon as you get a bank with a check card, you don't need money anymore.
Yeah. I just always had that fear. And even now, when I use my check card, I feel this sense of like, yes. Even though I know the money's there, but I just get that sense of, yes.
When if it doesn't work, you're ready to explain.
Oh, yeah, that kind of thing. Let's see. Let's go to Winter Springs. Talk to Nadine. Nadine, good morning. Nadine.
Hello.
Hey, Nadine.
Oh, hey, sorry, you broke up a little bit. Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. What makes you look older? What was that?
No, I said happy Wednesday.
Oh, okay. All I heard was, hi. All right. What does it make you look older or cringe?
So my son is at that age where he needs to get a job just to pay for a little something, have your own spending money. And I tell him, I'm like, and I printed up a nice little resume. He made his resume and it looks good. I printed it on cardstock. I'm like, go. And we live in an area where he can walk like, a radius and just hit the stores. And it's like, Mom, they don't do that anymore. Everything's online. I'm like, okay, but still, you can show your face to the management so that they can know that you're interested in having a job.
Yes.
And then they'll tell you, hey, go ahead and apply online or give me your resume. Either way, you're showing initiative. And it makes me so angry. And I'm like, no, go walk to this place and this place.
I know exactly what you're saying, because if I'm a business owner and I notice that you took that initiative to do that, that means that you got a little something extra. I will look at you. I would.
Yeah, he's like, they don't do that anymore, Mom. I'm like, okay, I'm not like.
It is so true, because most of the time they're like, you have to go online or fill out an application online.
Scan that QR code. That's what they tell you.
You say, okay, sir, I will do that, but I just want to say hello. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you go online, and then you do that, and then you go back to the place and say, hey, I went online.
How old is your son?
You have a chance to look at it. He's 16 and a half.
Yeah, you want him to have that initiative.
I think I honestly, on this one, I think you got to know your audience. Like if you go to a place where you're the business owner.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You're going to think that's a great thing. Yeah. If you go to a place that's like a corporate owned thing, you're basically handing your resume to someone that's probably maybe a year, 2 years older than you. And they're going to be like, what are you giving me this for? Yeah. So it really just depends on the audience.
Right. See, my mind was like a pizza place that the owner's right there.
Right. If it's a small business, I bet they love it. If you're going to, I'll throw Publix out there, for example. The person you're handing your resume to is only about 2 years older than you, and they're going, bro, what do you want me to do with this?
Nadine, I totally understand, but you're asking a lot of this generation 16-and-a-half-year-old.
I know. Don't even get me started on stuff that my parents do, okay? Because that's a whole nother thing.
Well, you wait for that one and you call us back, all right?
All right. Have a great day, guys.
See you, Nadine. No, I get what she's saying. From Orlando, Drew, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny's house.
All right, man. What is it that they do that they say is cringe or make you look real old?
My mom still writes paper checks.
My mom does too. I have some paper checks around the house somewhere.
So
I think I do too, actually.
She says I'll go through and send you a check. So at this point, but you guys are gonna hear me. I'm at the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru. You got me online right when I got up to the order window.
Oh, you about to order now?
Yeah, I already pre-ordered on the app. I just need to tell them my order number. But that's the other thing, is being able to order on the app, and my mom doesn't understand about ordering ahead on the app for things.
Yeah. I've taught my mom how to use her banking and transfer money and stuff like that.
Yes, I have mobile order 167 for Give
me my damn food! Stop playing!
Hey, let me get a French cruller.
What do you guys want? It's like I'll
No.
The snack and bacon.
Oh, let me get that bacon. Yeah.
I said I'd do it on Monday, not today.
Oh, okay. All right, Drew, get your food, man. Thank you for calling.
Thank you very much. Have
All
a
right.
good day, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Be anything over there?
Yeah, when you can order online and you don't, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check? It's a no-brainer. Just call attorney Dan Newland. Stop leaving me voice messages. That's such an old person thing. Who leaves a voicemail anymore?
Text, baby. Voice message. And then another one was like, oops, I ran out of time. But what I was saying was, say, get out of here with that. All right, we come back. We're going to talk about cloning your pet. Would you do it? We're going to talk about it on Johnny's House. .733, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 106.7. Wednesday morning. It's going to be sunny, a little breezy. 81 is our high. Raise the still 62 out
It
there.
is.
62 right now. What happens in the next hour is going to jump up about 4 or 5 degrees. Now, you're talking about this top of the hour with celebrity news. So Tom Brady invested in and did this also. He had his dog cloned.
Yes, he did. So I guess there's a company called Colossal Biosciences.
Mm-hmm.
And his dog Lua passed away in 2023. But before she passed away, they did a simple blood draw.
Okay.
And I guess they created a clone of her. And now his dog is Junie, which has Lua's DNA in it.
So, I mean, I don't know how deep he went to it. Does it have the same characteristics as a
I
dog?
don't know.
Or just look exactly like a dog?
I've read literally 10 articles about this over the last hour.
Okay.
Trying to kind of get more of an understanding of what so that Colossal company, I actually did a story about them in Weird But True last year. They're the ones who cloned the wolves that were endangered.
Yes, I remember that.
So it is a real company that is trying to bring back endangered species.
Yep, I remember that.
So they actually created wolves that didn't exist with these wolves.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what they did here, but I can't find anything that really goes into detail as to how much of a clone this dog
right?
is.
Like, does it look like her? Does it
have characteristics? I can't find anything that speaks to that. So what to me it looks like is Colossal, real thing, cloning animals, trying to bring back endangered species.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, an investor.
Yeah.
Great way to get publicity for Colossal is what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
But it still has DNA of his old dog and the new dog.
But how much of it?
Right.
Because my thing is, and when you read the story, first thing I thought about is my dog Sookie. Love Sookie to death. If I'm a clone Sookie, I want Sookie. I don't want a Sookie lookalike.
Right.
You can go to Pound and get a Sookie lookalike.
Yeah.
It has to be the loving, caring, dog that you had.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to clone it, if I'm not getting that, what am I getting? And that's the thing that Brian said he's reading. He can't tell if I want to hear it's just like my dog.
Right.
It has the same characteristics. That's why we're here. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah, because like the way that I pictured it is like kind of what Brian said, like in a petri dish, they put everything in and then cloned the dog, but they didn't.
Right. They didn't create a dog out of thin air.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they put some DNA in and put that in a dog and.
Right, yeah, and I don't know what that does.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Did they birth the dog and then grow it to be this dog, or I don't know.
I would go for it if I never saw back in the day Pet Cemetery.
Oh God.
Because I think what's gonna happen one day, clone Sookie, I'm gonna be sleeping. He's gonna be looking at me going, I'm like, the hell wrong with you?
You got freaking Cujo.
Yeah. Like, what the hell? You're not Sookie. So me, I wouldn't do it. Ray, would you do it? With your dog?
No, my dog that passed away, I would not do it. Yeah,
Really?
It's just weird to me. I don't think I would do it.
Here's the thing. Okay, and I'm just like you, Ray. When I lost, and Brian, your dog, London too. When I lost my dog, I was distraught for a while, but there are some people like. I can't say they love their pets to the point it changes them inside that they want that again.
Yeah.
And they would go after it. But me, Brian, if you get
my wife probably would say yes, she would, but only if it's going to be the exact same thing. If it's I'm just making it and we'll see what happens, then no, because what you love about that dog is the personality and all that stuff, and you're not going to get that probably.
It's like Meet the Fockers when he got that cat.
Yes.
Mr. Jinx.
Jinx. He's like, that's not the same cat.
Right.
So I would say no, unless I need to, if Tom Brady was like, hey man, you understand, this dog is like, it's the same thing. The same thing it does. It wakes up, it does all that. I would think about it. But if it's just another dog that because my dog was a mutt. I can go down there.
Exactly.
Get a hold.
And that's what I'm thinking too. I'm like, there's so many pit bulls that are just like my old pit bull.
Yeah, and what his apparently was too, though. This was not like this premium dog that he cloned. No.
But he never mentioned, and I should have read the story. He never mentioned that it's just.
It doesn't say how in depth. It does show the older dog, and the new dog he's holding is a puppy. So it could have been that it was birthed by a dog
they
like his, and so then they put the DNA in it. So I just don't know what that means. But I do know, like I said, they recreated a species that's that's extinct. So they're legit.
I don't know if I tell y'all either. That dog looks just like Sookie. I know, man, right?
Yeah, it would worry me.
We need to go to that site and find out how much it costs. I would say about 20 grand.
I think it says prices can vary from 50,000 to 85,000.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, we're gonna let her rest.
Yeah, well, Tom Brady, that's $85 to Tom Brady.
And if he's invested in the company, I bet it ain't cost him a damn dime.
Right, it's $50 to $85 for him.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I want to find out from you if you had an opportunity to clone a pet of yours, one that you always remember, one that was just a part of your family, and you still even thinking about it now makes you emotional. If you had an opportunity to clone your pet, and it is possible, would you do it? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067, social media, live stream. You got a pet you loved, they're no longer here. If you had an opportunity to clone it, would you clone it? We want to hear about it. So call us now. This is Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station, XL 106.7, 751 on a day where it's going to be 81. It's 62 and sunny right now. Tom Brady invested in and said, that cute little dog I had a couple years ago, well, it's back. Had it cloned. And there it is right there. Boom. So we're asking you the question, if you could have your pet or a pet that you love cloned, would you do it? And how much they say it was? About
$50,000 to $80,000 to start.
To start?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't afford that, so I would never look into that. But I mean,
so if I make payments on it, I miss a payment, they're gonna take my dog back.
Yeah, no, I don't think you get to finance this. I think you got to roll in cash in hand.
All right, from Orlando, Johnny. Johnny, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Johnny, would you clone your pet?
Yes, I would. I have a chunky black cat, and she's young now, but if she ever passed away, I would want her back.
Really? Now, there's a lot of chunky black cats out there. So our whole question was, what are the characteristics that chunky cat has that you got to see again?
Well, my cat, she's very loving. She sounds like a little squeaky toy, and she just has her own little different personality from any other cats that I've had.
So the clone just means as a part of the cat, from what we understand, it may not necessarily sound squeaky.
Right, you're not making like a photocopy of the cat.
It'll be
So what you guys have said about that Colossal, I actually watched that Joe Rogan interview with the guy who runs Colossal.
Yeah.
They're making the woolly mammoths too.
Right.
From that interview at that time, that's not like their thing to clone people's pets, but people have requested it.
Yeah.
And obviously Tom Brady got money for that. But most of the ones that they said they did, they have some personality traits that are similar to the animal that passed away.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Look, what we're trying to do is bring back the woolly mammoth. People keep asking us to clone a cat.
Right.
So we clone a cat.
Right. I don't know.
They got woolly mice. They got like 20 of them, and people keep asking them for the woolly mice.
Yeah, because that's how they experimented to see if they could do the mammoth. They started with the mice.
Yeah, I remember that story.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to have characteristics of whatever species it is. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's not going to do
the personality
that trick that you taught it. It ain't going to know. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Johnny, what's your cat's name?
My cat's name is Ava Lucina Lopez.
And you'd be like, Ava, and that cat's like, mm-mm.
Well, she kind of does that now, but her specific little personality thing, I would hope she would still have if I did that.
I don't know. You get 9 lives with that cat. I think that's enough.
My thing is, everyone who loves a cat like you love yours, they all say the same thing. It's not like a cat. It's kind of like a dog. Is yours like that?
Yes, she is. She actually plays fetch and all that stuff a little bit.
Everyone's cat's different. They will tell you, and they will go like on that hill. They will die. No, my cat ain't like a cat.
My cat's kind of like a dog. All right. Well, Johnny, if that ever happens, hopefully they'll make it affordable for you to get it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey.
You guys have a good one.
Thanks for calling, Johnny.
So I was reading the article. It looks like Paris Hilton's done it too with this company and Barbara Streisand.
Really?
Yeah. And Barbara opted to do twins of her pet.
Like,
We're just messing with science.
I mean, there's a reason there's a circle of life.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Now you're intervening with the circle of life.
Wow. From Orlando, Mandy.
Hi, Johnny. How you guys doing?
Good. Tell us what you did this morning.
Well, after you guys mentioned it, before I heard the price tag, I sent the information of the company to my boyfriend because if anything happens to his dog, that man would be at a loss.
Wow. You know the funny thing? When you called and I told him what you were calling on, we all say, yeah, our boyfriend got some money.
Yeah, they rich.
No, but he would, if he knows now, the running joke in the family is that this dog has been seven. Every year, she's still 7. He's in denial that she's getting older, even though she has no teeth anymore. Her face is gray.
Oh, no.
Me and him, we've been together for 4 years, and she's still 7.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
I'm scared. Every moment that dog, sneezes or coughs or walks a little funny,
done.
I'm watching her. Staring her down. So I'm not prepared for this dog to leave because I know he'll be completely distraught.
Well, listen,
but
you got time.
I wouldn't clone a pet.
Listen.
I'm more like I enjoy the fact that you get a new pet and you have new experiences.
Well, listen, you got time now. Go ahead and talk to the bank. Go ahead and maybe take a second mortgage out on the house and make this happen.
He's probably already doing
All
it.
right, as we speak. All right. Thank you for sharing, Mandy.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye. Ray, what's up?
Looks like the majority of people are saying nope. The joy of animals is having their own uniqueness and don't need double the chaos, so I would never do that.
So that's not a real pet.
No,
right
no,
there.
that's somebody that doesn't really like their
You
pet.
don't love your pet.
Yeah, I'm talking about love your pet. B.
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check. It's a no-brainer. Call attorney Dan Newland. Someone said, no, my pet would not be cloned because my cat is a jerk.
Again, not a pet lover.
And someone makes a good point. It wouldn't be the same because that pet doesn't have the memories your other one had. And that's what builds their personality. Like they trust you. They love you because of the memories they have of you. Unless Colossal works on a way to download your previous pet's memories.
My goodness.
Because Neuralink was already talking about being able to download your brain. Now that's a whole different story. Now they're building the same pet.
Now, again, seeing it's in the beginning stage, and also Elon Musk's Neuralink is maybe they need to link up.
Maybe.
No. We're creating monsters here.
Ray.
We're creating our own downfall.
We're gonna be taken over by AI robots that have our clone pets as pets.
Look, I ain't going into my retirement money to clone no pet. So I'm just talking crazy stuff on the radio.
But you got friends. You got people in your neighborhood would be doing this.
Yes, they would. Yeah. I'm waiting. I'm gonna let y'all know when I see the first robot walk down the street.
Yeah.
With their clone pet. Walking their clone ass pet.
I bought a robot to walk my clone pets.
That's a bit much.
Oh,
That's ridiculous.
God.
If I see it, I'll let you know. Celebrity news. What's
I
up?
guess Diddy is bragging in jail that he's
Yeah.
about to get a pardon.
This story on the way on Johnny's house.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Entertainment news is sponsored by Fairwinds Credit Union. So Diddy, I guess, is telling his fellow inmates at Fort Dix that he expects to get a pardon from President Trump. So I guess early next year is what he's bragging about, that he's going to get a pardon. But he also reported to have been promising other inmates that he's going to help them. So,
of course.
Yeah. So he's saying that he has promised a couple of the other inmates that once he's out, he's definitely going to help them because he's becoming friends with these guys. And Brian, you were just saying, who is he friends with?
There's an NBA first-round pick from back in the day, Sebastian Telfair, who is in the same prison as him. So now he's hanging out with celebrity friends.
Oh, of course.
He's in there for fraud. Now, he's only in there for 6 months. So Diddy can only hang with him for about 6 months.
Yeah, but I mean, the pictures of him hanging out in the yard and all that stuff, it just like, he looks like he's living his best life right now.
Listen, Ray, I'm in prison. How many years he got? Like 3 years?
Yeah.
Anybody gonna listen?
Months.
Hey, I gotta tell y'all something. Man, president gonna get me out. But listen to this. Y'all be cool in here. I'm gonna take care of all y'all.
Right, this is his hustle.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Like, hey, don't beat me up.
Yeah, don't try to sleep with me when I'm asleep tonight.
And I'll come back and get you.
Yeah. But I already talked
People
to
are
him.
probably eating it up alive inside there. So
It's a smart move on his part.
It is.
I do the same thing.
Yeah. So obviously, they reached out to the senior White House officials right after his sentencing to try to get a pardon or like communication going about a pardon. So obviously, we don't know if it's actually going to happen. The president will decide on giving him a pardon early next year, is what Diddy himself is saying.
You gotta say that, man. Couple man said, hey, the president said he wasn't gonna pardon you. Well, of course he gotta say that.
Yeah.
Because then everybody gonna be hitting him up. But
Right.
I got you though. As soon as I'm out, I'm coming back for you.
I'm gonna get you.
So I guess the new thing on social media now is to call out celebrities and guess what kind of plastic surgery they've had done. And all these celebrities that are coming out and they're like, yes, I've had this. Yes, I've had that. Well, Simone Biles is the recent one.
What did she get?
I guess one fan challenged her because she was commenting, and then Simone Biles like called out the person, was like, guess. I want you to guess what work I've had done. And the person guessed that she had her boobs done, a skinny BBL, an eye lift, and skin tightening.
Damn.
And so Simone Biles actually responded, and she said that she did get her eye bags like tightened or whatever. And then she did have earlobe surgery because I guess her earrings got ripped out when she was younger. And so she got those fixed, and she did get a breast augmentation. She did.
Oh,
so, but I just love that these celebrities are like, guess, please just guess what I've had done. And then they're going out of their way to tell them.
I just tell them, so y'all just leave me alone.
Yeah.
It's not a story anymore. This is what I had done. Now leave me alone.
So I guess the procedure that she had for her eyes, though, is like there's like bagginess underneath your eyes and the lower eyelids. And so they remove the excess skin from the upper eyelids. And so, yeah.
Some people get it done. If celebrities that look like cats.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell when it's done badly.
Yeah.
What's his name from American Idol? It used to be the judge, Simon.
Yep.
Oh
my
yeah.
gosh.
Jeez, man, have you seen his lately?
He just doesn't look comfortable.
No. No. Halsey was doing a show, and I guess she called out a Boston guy after he was like harassing her, which is so stupid. So during her show Monday night, she was talking to the audience when a Boston guy told her to shut up and sing.
Wow.
So yeah, he just said, shut up and sing. And she went off. She said, you think you're tough as crap because you're from Boston. I'm from Jersey, baby. I'll whoop your butt. And so I guess like that, like pushed a button and, it was her trigger. And she's like, my dad's from Boston. My mom's from Jersey. That basically makes me an effing demon. And so
where was he sitting that she could hear that?
Just like right up front by the stage. So I don't know if he was with somebody or if he's an actual fan.
How many of y'all have gone out and saw your favorite artist and all of a sudden they take a break and say, well, let me tell you about what's been going on. Yo!
Hey, if anyone listening was at the Shabuzi show last week or 2 weeks ago, I told y'all, my man stopped down and gave a sermon.
Yes.
Really?
About halfway through, I'm like, I don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah, like, hey, can you sing?
Just play Tim say.
And she just like continued. And if you see the clip, it's a long time where she's like, I'm going to play whatever the F I want to play. In case you didn't hear me correctly, I'm almost effing, she's talking about her health and all that stuff because she is talking about her health. Yeah. She's got a lot of health, like endometriosis and things like that.
There's a lot of fans. Her fans who are like, that's beautiful. This is what I want to know. My man seems to me like somebody bought him there.
Yeah.
So he's
she was in the hospital earlier that day, and that's what she was telling people. Like she made it to the show. She was in the hospital. She was telling that story, and he was like, "Shut up and sing."
If I was sitting next to him, I just start laughing because I'm immature like that.
It's like that's why Cardi B throws microphones at people.
Hers was delayed though.
Yeah, it was.
All right, come out. Stories that are weird, but they're true. On the way on Johnny's House. Chris Brown on Johnny's House. It is 8:08. It is Wednesday, and Ray is still 62.
65.
65, looking for 81 as a high, and a lot of sunshine. Brian, weird but true. What's going on, man?
Well, there was a bride that was planning her wedding and decided to cut back on her wedding guest list just a few weeks before the wedding, and so now people are all upset, according to this story. So she'd been planning everything pretty normal, and then she's really spiritual, so she had a session with her spiritual advisor, and she then called everybody on a Zoom call. And said that her psychic told her having over 80 people at the wedding would disrupt the spiritual alignment of the union and create energetic blocks in the marriage. So she had to make some cuts. So she cut the guest list down from 200 to 75 people using an energy compatibility chart that her psychic made for her to decide who to cut.
She really trusts that psychic, doesn't she?
She said anyone not in alignment with the vibrational frequency got cut. So those got cut was the groom's entire extended family, except his parents, most of the bride's co-workers, and all of her extended family, like cousins and aunts and uncles and everything, a lot of which had already bought plane tickets.
Oh, my God.
But a few weeks before, she got the psychic reading, and they said, no, you got to cut these people.
Really? And how many did she end up with?
She's 75 out of 200.
Well, so she ended up just inviting like 32 people because it's somebody plus a guest.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, I don't know if they checked the guest against the vibration chart or what. I got no idea how this works.
Wow.
So
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Some people believe in their psychic.
With a lot of talk about UFOs lately and what the government knows and doesn't know. Well, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene was on Bill Maher's show, and she says UFOs might actually be fallen angels rather than aliens from space.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So she was on Real Time with Bill Maher and was asked if she believed in demons. And she replied, as a Bible-believing Christian, I think UFOs could be fallen angels. So he pressed her on that, on whether aliens might be fallen angels. And she said it's possible because it fits within the worldview that she has.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I've never heard anything. That's a new one.
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess they had this new documentary coming out, The Age of Disclosure, which revealed that some senior Pentagon officials apparently believe UFOs could be demonic. And she thinks they could be fallen angels. You can listen to the whole conversation.
My goodness.
Real Time with Bill Maher is on the iHeartRadio.
You sit down with a glass of wine and then sit back and just, because they're throwing a whole lot of stuff at you at one time.
I'm guessing when Bill Maher asked the question, he didn't expect it to go this sideways.
What you say?
But it's on the iHeart app if you'd like to listen to it. And we talk about AI a lot, man. You got to use AI right. So a couple of professors at University of Illinois became suspicious about students using their AI to cheat.
Yeah.
So they actually decided it's finally time to confront these students with their suspicions. And then shortly after, these emails came in apologizing from dozens of undergraduates that were taking the class. The problem was that the apologies also were generated by AI.
You really depended on AI a lot.
So they use AI to write apology letters for using AI.
Wow. That's how bad it is.
Right.
See, we play around in it. But it seems to me like some people already, it's their everyday life.
Yeah.
Every day.
Use it for everything.
You know what? I need an apology. Write me an apology letter. So.
I need an email to tell Johnny, you know this. And then, all right, cool, here we go.
I don't want that. I don't want to become that addicted.
Yeah.
I know how it can be, but I don't want that.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. Listen, we come back. Jelly Roll has a new nickname. We want to find out for you, what is the nickname that people made up for you? You didn't necessarily want it, but they gave it to you. Demi Lovato tickets may be on the line. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We're going to talk about that next. You want to get ahead of it, you can call us now on Johnny's House. 825, you just got lost in that rhythm. Just in there go, oh yeah, we rock. We were on the radio. 825, Johnny's house, 65 getting up to 81 and sunny today. So Jelly Roll has a new nickname, right? Is that correct?
Yeah. So they were calling him Veggie Roll.
He's still losing weight.
He's lost like 200 pounds.
Whoa!
Isn't that insane?
200
Yeah, he's lost a
pounds.
lot of weight.
Goodness. How big was he at his peak?
I don't know.
I don't
he
know.
was a giant man. Yeah.
Let's see if I
Wow.
can find that.
200 pounds. So we want to find out from you, what's the nickname that people made up for you? Because I wouldn't be mad if you call if I was Jelly Roll and I went to Veggie Roll.
I know.
I'm like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, he's dropped 200 plus pounds, they said.
200
But
plus pounds. All right. Got a pair of tickets to Demi Lovato at the Kia Center April 10th. You share with us the nickname that people gave you. Ray, you got one anybody gave you?
I mean, people used to call me Lashes because they didn't know if my eyelashes were real or not.
People still don't.
I know. But you like to spread the word that they're fake.
I've seen you put them on.
It's mascara I put on. They're not fake.
I don't.
They just look it to me.
You keep bringing up the feet thing. I'm gonna bring up the fake eyelash thing.
Okay. No, but like Lashes was one. Tino was one just because of my last name.
I had a I used to manage a group back in the day, and they used to call me Big Cheese. Still do, they call me Cheese because cheese was money. So
Yeah.
I managed them, so it was always Big Cheese. And they still to this day. I don't think they really know what my real name is. Hey, Cheese, what's up? B, what about you?
The only nickname when I was little, they called me Peanut because I was tiny. But then in high school, they called me Cornflake.
Why Cornflake?
Because there was a character on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that hung out with Will, the little white kid. That I was like, "What's up, man?"
It was Cornflake.
Oh, that's funny.
His name was Cornflake, so they called me Cornflake.
It's funny. It's like people meet, they see you, and that's the first thing they pop into their brain.
Yep.
And to you, that's your name.
Yeah.
You can either fight it.
I didn't care. Whatever, man.
Or you can just go with it.
Mhm.
All right. We want to find out from you, what is the nickname that someone used to give you from Orlando? Alyssa, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys.
All right. Good morning. So what was your nickname?
So my name is Alyssa, but people used to call me Lissy Lou. I was not a big fan of it. I felt like it was kind of an attack.
Yeah, I think they was messing with you.
Yeah.
Who started that?
It was my best friend at the time, and it was just kind of like a friend joke. I don't even remember what the joke was, but then other people started to hear it, and then it just became a thing. And I was like, oh, not me.
Now, did your friendship end because she betrayed you?
Actually, no, we're still friends.
Oh, I was gonna say,
we started in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've been friends for a long time, but she doesn't call me that anymore, so we're good.
All right, hold on, Lizzie Lou. All right, Maria from Kissimmee, good morning.
Good morning. It was Crazy Lady until the doctor said, no, go for Crazy Rainbow because I love my last name's Rainey.
What?
That's crazy.
I said the nickname was Crazy Lady for years. People call me Crazy Lady because I say the stupidest things just to watch them laugh.
Oh, and
So like,
where did the doctor come from?
My mental.
Oh, yeah. You know, if I was your hey, stop calling her Crazy Lady.
Because it's not a nickname, it's a label.
Yeah, what's wrong with y'all? Those people should be fired. I don't want to get into it because I know you would. XL, good morning. Who's this? Hello?
Hi, this is Lizzie. Lizzie?
Hey, Lizzie, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. What was your nickname?
My nickname when I was younger, and it still is kind of now because I had a unibrow, so everyone would call me Unibrow.
Really?
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Did you do something about the unibrow? Or is it still there?
Oh, no, I did something about it. I get it plucked every 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I had the limit to hook that right up.
All right, we're going raw up in here. Going raw. XL, good morning. Who's this?
Hello,
Hey, what's your name?
Maria.
Maria, what was your nickname and how'd you get it?
It wasn't me. It was my daughter. Her name is Monina, right? So in Spanish, Mona, short for Monina, it means monkey. So my other kids used to call her Monkey, and then they called her Banana because the monkey was eating bananas all the time. So they started calling her Banana.
And you ain't stop
from banana.
You ain't stop any of that.
Banana to Balala.
You ain't.
And then
Yeah.
Go ahead, Johnny.
You ain't stop any of that. You just let it go.
They were always, and she didn't mind. They would laugh about it, and so So they wound up calling her Balala Head. After all that, it went from one
Good
thing
Lord.
to the other.
Wow.
And
Man.
they still call her Balala. She's in her 40s now. They call her Balala. And my other daughter, she looked like Mowgli, but she used to climb trees and stuff when she was young. So they always called her Mowgli.
Goodness. My parents used to say, no name calling. Stop the name calling. B, what they say?
XL Mobile, powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need a check? It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said at work they call me Negative Nancy, but I'm just being honest. Y'all can't handle the truth. And then this is good. My name is Ashley, and they always called me Smashly because I did a lot of partying back in the day.
Oh, that's a good one.
And you shared that one. Alessa, you're the first one in. Demi Lovato at the Kia Center, April 10th. We come back. I'm going to tell you how you get some of those last chance tickets to EDC Orlando. I'll do that next after the song. $8:35 is Johnny's House, the biggest event to hit in Central Florida is happening this weekend. That's EDC Orlando, happening 7th, 8th, and 9th. If you'd like to go, true stories that happened to me. You got to tell us one of those most fascinating stories that happened that we'll just be blown away, but it happened to you. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Last chance win EDC tickets. True story. It happened to me. Call us now to win on Johnny's House. Johnny's House, Benson Boone. It is 8:38, 65, getting up to 81, and a lot of sunshine. True story. It happened to me. You tell us the most outrageous stories that have occurred in your life that every time you tell a story, people are fascinated. We want to hear it because somebody is going to get the last chance to win EDC Orlando happening this weekend. Pass is still available at orlando.electricdaisycarnival.com. Let's talk to Andre. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, man?
True story happened to me, and when I answered the phone, I said, "This ain't whack, is it?" He said, "Oh, absolutely not." So I need to hear this story, man. What happened?
Oh, absolutely not. So I had a job interview at a hotel off of 408 and Goldenrod. After the job interview, I had to use the restroom. I locked the door. Nobody told me the door locks from outside. I'm already claustrophobic as it is. So as I was done washing my hand, I try to open the door. Door's not opening. I go into panic mode. I start banging on the wall and the door. The placards, everything is falling off in the front office because I can't get out this bathroom. The lady's like, "Sir, you have to calm down. Johnny, I grabbed the door handle and I watched my forearm swell up and turn that handle, and I broke the whole assembly and pushed open the door. Nice. And when I walked out, I slammed it on the counter. I was like, "Y'all need to get this thing fixed." The door the job that I went for was maintenance.
Oh.
They called me the following day telling me I got the job, but I turned it down.
Why you turn it down?
Turned it down? Because if that's broken, that means I gotta fix everything else in the place. I'm not trying to do that.
That's job security, baby.
Right?
You
Seriously.
broke it.
And then worst case scenario, what y'all gonna do? Take that out of my first check? Oh, he's the guy that broke the door. No, I'm not doing that.
Why is the bathroom door on the outside?
Yeah.
I have no clue. Nobody up until the day that I got the job offer could tell me why it locked from the outside.
Oh, that's kind of
nobody could.
That's a good one. All right, you hold on 1 second. Christina from Orlando, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, true story. It happened to me. Good morning.
Hey.
What was your story?
So I was sick when I was younger. I was about 6 years old, and I was following my older brother around the house. He had told me to stop following him, and I did not listen, of course, being an annoying little sister that I was. And then I followed him into our parents' room, and he went to jump on the bed, sitting down on the bed. And I went over towards him, and right as I went over towards him, I started vomiting. And I threw up on him, and he kneed me in the mouth, causing me to bite my tongue off.
No!
I was holding on by just the side parts of my tongue.
No!
And there's blood everywhere. It looked like a murder scene.
Well, I bet your parents kicked his butt. Wow.
No. Yeah, he did get in a lot of trouble.
So they had to sew your tongue back on?
Yeah, I had to have speech therapy. Obviously, I speak fine now, but yeah, I had to go through therapy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you hold on.
Ouch.
Okay.
I can't imagine that pain.
Oh, can you imagine as a parent? What did you do?
No way.
407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. True story. It happened to me. EDC is happening this weekend. Austin, you'll be the first one we talk to when we come back. Yeah, one more call to get in on Johnny's House. $8:44. It is Johnny's House. True story. It happened to me. You want to hook somebody up with some EDC Orlando passes that are happening this week. Everybody's going to be there. The photos out of this party is going to be insane. But we got to hear your story first. From St. Cloud, Austin, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. True story. It happened to me. What happened?
So on my 28th birthday, me and my girlfriend went to the beach, and we're getting changed up by the showers to get in the water, right? And there was this homeless lady, and she was acting all cool and this and that. So we were like, hey, you come hang with us. You know, we're having a party anyway, more the merrier. So as the day progressed, we were all cool, and then we got drunk. And, you know, at that point, we feel like we kind of known the lady, and we kind of, the parties went on, the days went on. So then she was like, hey, you know, I got some people at my place. At this point, we didn't know that she was just a bum. But at this point, when she takes us to this place, you know, that she's got friends and other party illicits, you know.
And you guys went with her.
Yeah. Okay. And then anyway, so we're inside hanging out, and she goes outside and takes my girl's car and takes off to the store. So we're all just stranded there. Anyway, while she's at the store, she backed up into a car and then caused some damage to this other guy's car, right? And then hauled ass. Well, then as we get to know what happened. We ended up calling the police, and then the lady comes back as the police are there, and then tries to fight us in front of the cops. So this has just been an ongoing thing with our car and our insurance and the other people's insurance, and we're still dealing with the case because the stoplight cameras found my girlfriend's car and her tag. My girlfriend was actually put in a police lineup for stealing her own car. And like, it's been a big,
my goodness.
Thing. These people have been back and forth with us. And that was literally 6 months ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And at that point, I will never forget my 28th birthday because I had to Uber home all the way from Melbourne Beach all the way to St. Cloud. And the guy in the Uber was just dumbfounded by the story. And I know there's why'd you let us borrow the car? Well, we were all drunk and we didn't really have too much of good judgment. And that's what happened to us.
You sound like a very nice guy, dude.
Seriously.
You sound like you're a little bit too nice.
Yeah, literally.
So
it was my birthday. We were all in a good mood.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're still going on with that. And it's crazy. My girlfriend got put in a police lineup for stealing her own car because of the camera.
Now, who came back to try to fight you?
The girl that stole my girlfriend's car came back as the cops were there in her driveway or whomever's driveway this was. And when they saw the cops were there and we took issue, she tried to fight my girlfriend right in front of the cops.
What a mess.
What a story.
What the heck?
And they're still dealing with it. All right, last one from Orlando. Jay, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Jay, true story happened to me.
Okay, so the story is kind of crazy. I used to live in Florida, then I moved to Michigan. I used to come back here every year for my birthday. On my 19th birthday, I flew down here. My friend ended up picking me from the airport. I worked like a double shift that day, so my flight was at like 2:00 in the morning. I get in, she picks me up. I end up falling asleep in the back seat. And I guess she ends up meeting with one of her plugs. And I'm in the backseat asleep. So she's driving down the street. I'm asleep. The next thing I know, the car is like shaking and I'm jolted awake because there's like 8 cops chasing us through downtown. She's speeding through downtown, ends up making it all the way to Apopka, parks at a gas station. And we end up surrounded by 8 cops, guns drawn, getting snatched out the car because they thought that our car was a car that was used in a murder, and it wasn't. So when they pull us out the car, they have to like run all of our prints, not our prints. They run like our first and last names. I end up with a warrant for my arrest, but they let me go. they let me go because they just chased us and pulled us out of the car, thinking that we were like criminals for a murder suspects, and we weren't. But it was probably one of the most craziest things in my life. I thought I was living like a fever dream because I'm waking up to sirens and lights all around us, cops like yanking us out the car, and I'm like, "What is going on?"
Why did your girl run?
I have no clue. I'm gonna assume because she had marijuana.
Oh, okay. Yes. She just got some weed. Okay, I got you.
Probably would have gotten in trouble, but still.
Yeah. Okay. We have Andre, who they locked into a room to go to the bathroom, and he ripped the knob off and knocked all the pictures off the wall. That's number 1. Number 2 is Austin. He's on number 2 on the wheel. He's on his 28th birthday party with a homeless lady that beat up his girlfriend and wrecked his car. You have Christina, who is number 3. Her playing with her brother, bit her tongue off, and then Jade, number 4. in a high-speed police chase as she was sleeping in the back of the car. Spin that wheel. They're all good stories. And let's see, and slowing, and oh, all right. Austin, congratulations. Austin.
Oh no.
Austin. There you go. Austin, congratulations. You're the winner, man.
Awesome. Sweet.
Yeah, EDC tickets. It sounds like you're busy. You hold on. We'll get some information from you, all right? All right. All those other stories go. Again, EDC is happening this weekend. You can get tickets or you get passes at orlando.electricdaisycarnival.com. Ray, what you got?
Brad Pitt is threatening to release some Angelina Jolie emails.
What?
Yep.
On the way, Johnny's out.
Hey.
from our Farrah and Farrah studios. If you've been injured, make it a Farrah fight.
XL 1067.
Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. XL 1067. Orlando's #1 hit music station.
Hey, it's Johnny Magic. Right now is your chance to win $1,000 to pay your bills on XL 1067 and win our VIP Jingle Ball trip to New York. Enter this nationwide keyword at XL1067.com. Jingle. That's JINGLE.
This is XL 1067. Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
All right, so it is so sad to see that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are still going at it.
I thought they...
This has been 3 years. This is for the French winery.
Oh, the winery. Okay.
Yes. So Brad Pitt right now is threatening to release Angelina Jolie's emails. This is part of his legal strategy. And so this ongoing dispute is over their French winery. And his legal team is basically arguing that Angelina Jolie had been withholding communication with her business manager and other advisors, which they believe are essential to understanding the legal strategy surrounding the sale.
Okay.
So Brad Pitt claims that these communications are not protected by like their privilege of like brainstorming and all that stuff because she tried to sell part of the winery without him.
Yeah.
And so now his legal team is arguing that these emails should be submitted because he was in part of these conversations to when she was selling it.
And it has to do with their business together.
So the legal battle between them is just, it's contentious right now. And they're going back and forth over this whole sale of the
And the lawyers
winery.
are getting filthy rich.
Oh my gosh. It's been 3 years. And
So
now he was back, they were back in court on Monday. So that's why these like legal documents are coming out that he's trying to like get her emails submitted.
So does he want his half or why don't he just, she's going to sell it. Is he trying to keep it, then buy her out? I mean,
I don't know.
It would seem to be a remedy.
That's what it seems like because she did it like in spite is what he was saying without him knowing. And she sold a percentage of it without him knowing like the price that she was selling it for. And she just wanted to out of the marriage and like everything.
I think when you have that much money, all this stuff is out of principle.
Yeah.
Like none of it's about money.
Yeah,
it absolutely
It's about like flexing.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
I can't wait for the documentary, the plane ride. That's going to take us inside of what went down.
Do you think we're ever going to know?
No, I don't think
it'll be up to her or the kid if they want to tell because he won't.
Yeah. I mean, I never thought that Kevin Federline would come out with a memoir, and here we are.
Well,
like
Kevin
20 years.
He kind of needed.
He said he needed the money.
20 years later.
I don't think Brad Pitt's gonna fall on hard times like that. Maybe.
No, that is true. Did you ever watch The Mummy, like the Mummy movies?
I never watched
with
them.
Brendan Fraser.
But that's one of my favorite rides.
I saw one of them.
Yeah. So that is such a good ride over at Universal. So Brendan Fraser and his co-stars are actually talking about doing another Mummy sequel. So a source is saying that like it will disregard the third movie. So I'm guessing the third movie wasn't a success. But the sources say that it is not going to be a reboot. It is a sequel that would kind of like just move forward. And the Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor is what they're talking about.
You just reminded me when the Mummy opened up, I was invited to go and they brought in Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'll never forget it. People have been waiting 3 or 4 hours to get on. But when he came in with his entourage, they stopped the ride down and he walked past everybody to get in. And I guess they assumed that people are going to be cheering because no, they were cussing at him because
they were waiting for 3 hours.
Right, because you have me sitting up in this line.
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen because he was like, hey.
But I mean, I feel like that's a given though. Like he's in the movie. He's got to ride the ride.
What happened in this line for 3 hours? I'm next up.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn who's in front of me.
On a much smaller scale, it's like when we broadcast for Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And there was people waiting all morning to be in front.
I thought we were going to get murdered.
Who we next? We next? Hang on a second. And us. Who the hell are we?
Oh, it
Get
was
walked
bad.
across the deck and into the seats. I'm like,
it was very uncomfortable.
I seriously thought we were going to get murdered that morning.
It was the longest wait for the ride to launch. I'm like, please hit go. Please hit go. Please hit go.
We're sitting there looking forward, ain't trying to look right or left because they're staring you down.
Yeah.
So I understand. I get that.
Also, Katy Perry is teasing some new music. So if you are a big fan of hers, her music, there's supposed to be some new music coming towards the end of this month is what she's saying. The next era she's announcing.
Oh, and when she gets on the chart, she'll be the first astronaut in the top 40.
Ooh, we got to keep remembering that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we forget that she was She's an astronaut.
Can't stand you.
Updating you again. What's trending? Johnny's house. Keeping us updated. What's going on? What's trending on the way? What can we expect, Brian?
A once very popular Florida restaurant chain and one we used to go to a lot is making a comeback.
Oh, really? I don't know about this. We'll find out together next on Johnny's House. 911 is Johnny's house, always keeping you updated what's going on. That's why we do it twice a day. What's trending now, Brian?
Well, nobody won the Mega Millions last night, so now the jackpot is going to jump to $843 million.
And that's the $5 one, right?
That's the $5, the Mega Millions. Yeah, next drawing is going to be on Friday. But if you don't want to spend $5 on a ticket, that's too rich for your blood. You're not prepared to pay that today.
Not today.
You can get into the Powerball drawing tonight for just $2.
Okay.
And that one is going to be $438 million.
I can go with that.
So, yeah, Powerball tonight, Mega Millions on Friday again. Right now, between the two, over $1 billion up for grabs, which is pretty cool.
Good for the holidays.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. We've been watching the weather, so this coming weekend is going to be warm. But after that, man, it's going to be sweater weather up in here. You know we're going to play that song a lot because JJ Rice loves it. So there's a cold front coming from Canada. It's going to swoop over the eastern U.S. next Monday, and it's going to drop temps down into the 40s in northern Florida, low 50s in South Florida. Right now, as of Tuesday morning, we are forecast to be in the 40s here in Central Florida.
Good. Now, you know how cold it got to be that it comes all the way down to Florida and it's still cold?
Yeah.
Goodness.
So, I don't know how these cold fronts work, but one meteorologist said it's the most impressive cold front he's ever seen.
Of course it is.
Wow. Goodness.
And one of the OG restaurants that originated here in Florida is coming back, Hooters.
Really?
Yep, Hooters, and they're taking it back to their roots, they say. So the original founders took back control of the brand.
Okay.
So they started it back in Clearwater like 40 years ago, and they're going to bring it back, they say, to the classics 80s beach bar vibe. So they're going to swap out the super wedgie shorts now for those old school orange running shorts.
Okay.
So they're still going to be short, but back in the day, they weren't like short. They were running shorts.
Yeah.
So they're going to do that first. The new owners, which are really the old owners, say they want the restaurant to feel more like a welcoming, family-friendly beach bar vibe than it turned into throughout the years. So they're going to simplify the menu, update the equipment across all their locations.
The menu is kind of simple. It's like some wings of shrimp.
Yeah. I don't know what they added to it. Yeah, I was always a fan of the Hooters.
Yeah.
Me too.
So they've dubbed the makeover the big re-Hooterization movement.
Okay.
So they're going to re-Hooterize all the Hooters.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they just closed the one over near where I live.
Yeah, the one in Sanford too just closed down not too long ago.
Really?
Dude, my son grew up on Hooters because my mom would always take him to the one in Sanford because he loved Hooters, and all of the girls were super attentive to him because he was a kid and thought he was cute. So he loved it. And then they just closed down.
Okay.
So Hooters is coming back, but it's going to be more of the old school 80s vibe versus what.
Well, I thought the first one was in Lakeland because they had that one that we stop by. They came back on the cruise.
They started in Clearwater.
Okay. So what was that?
The original one.
What was the one in Lakeland? They had a hotel attached to it?
There was one there.
Yeah.
That was one of the OG ones.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I've been to that one.
They had Hooters Airlines. Remember back in the day, they tried Hooters Airlines.
Wow.
Hey, they said we're going to run this brand, see where it goes.
But everybody knows Hooters. I mean, that's like the OG brand.
And here we are. All back. Well, if they open one up, I'll
go check it out.
Check it
Me
out.
too.
All right. It is Wednesday morning. You know what we do this time on a Wednesday morning. It's adult conversation. All of us adults who are listening right now, sometimes you got to let the kids go to school and adults got to talk to adults. So we try to do that on the radio. We'll tell you what the topic is, adult conversation. We start it and you join in. We'll do that next on Johnny's House. 9:18 is Johnny's house. It is Wednesday, and Wednesday around this time, we always do it. It's called Adult Conversation. That's where we take the radio and talk about adult kind of things. Now, some of y'all get real comfortable. Do remember, this is the radio, and even though we think all the kids are in schools, and some of them might be riding around with their parents, so we try to tame it as much as we can. We do talk in code, so the little ones cannot figure it out. All right, Brian, the topic today came from you, sir. And what's the topic?
So I read this article yesterday, and it said that 50% of men,
50, okay,
that's a lot, say that they learned about going to the movies from watching movies about going to the movies.
Really?
So I was curious, I mean, that's a lot of people.
That is a lot.
And I feel like that could create some sort of problem
Yeah,
because
it's unrealistic.
what you see on the screen is not what happens in real life. That's
No.
like learning about space travel from watching Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's just not the same.
Yeah. I don't include myself in that 50%. I mean, for me, it was an older woman. And the best thing that ever happened to me.
I was going to say, that's probably the best way.
Yes.
Because if I could think of any way that's worse than learning it from watching the movie about going to the movies, is the way I learned it is from an older brother and the rest of the older kids in the neighborhood.
At the same
Because
time.
they like to mess with the younger
Yeah.
people.
And they told you stuff that wasn't real.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I learned probably the one worse way than watching movies about movies.
Yeah. No, it was an older woman, and I mean, I was of age.
Of
It
course,
wasn't
yeah.
like, but no, she told me everything. She laid it out. She said, "I'm gonna tell you something that years from now you'll thank me." I'm like, "Okay, let me see a movie."
No, but that's
I mean, look, I'm 18 years old.
That's like going to college.
Yes.
You learn from a professor.
Oh, she laid it. I mean, everything, and I was just like, "Huh." But here's the thing, though. You know, and I'm glad she told me that, but girls my age was not accustomed.
Of course, yeah.
They're like, I ain't know it.
Yeah.
It was only older women that,
Right, yeah.
You know, so
Right, you were like you like time traveled. You were way ahead of where you should have been.
What are you doing? I heard y'all like that.
No, hey, you will.
You just don't know.
You just ain't seasoned yet.
You don't know. But yeah, because I didn't see my first movie about movies. I must have been in my 20s.
Really?
Yeah, same.
Right, because they were on VHS tapes.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
Right,
true.
same.
You didn't have access. But
No,
There was no internet to watch those.
No.
So when did like HBO like? Was it like HBO?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you how I first saw it. I'm glad you say that.
Did you watch it through static?
Yes.
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 If you went to channel like 98 and 99,
Yes.
it would be wavy.
And then, if you got lucky, it froze for a
You catch
second.
you catch a movie, and you'd be like, "Oh no, you could hear it."
Yes. No, you could hear it.
You could hear it.
Yes.
That was hilarious.
Exactly.
They did have Cinemax After
Yeah.
Dark.
Oh,
Okay.
Cinemax after.
But it
That
was
was the cheesiest.
But you wouldn't learn anything from that because
No.
it was literally just like
Yeah.
to get you to watch because you
Yeah.
might catch a movie.
So
It
do you
was-
remember what movie it was that you saw? That
It was it was squiggly. It was 99. Like Brian said, you can hear it, but it was kind of like trying to figure stuff out, and it would lock on.
It would be like wavy,
Yeah,
wavy, and then
Yeah.
and then you go.
oh, and that was about it. No, I didn't know the storyline, no plot line, none of that. I know the first tape that I saw was actually horrible. It was bad. Yeah, it was a tape. It was a VCR tape. You had to make sure nobody home and jam it into the VCR and pray it didn't get stuck. And it was just like no product. It was just bad.
See, mine's not that old. Mine was a DVD.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine was not DVD. It was a VHS test, and I'll never forget. That package is for me. Yes, it is. How do I thank you?
Oh my god.
It was bad. So
Let me just tell you, there used to be a woman named Sue Johnson.
the old lady.
Talk Sex with
Yes.
Sue.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yes.
My friends and I would put that on TV, and I have learned a lot of things about the human body
Yes.
at a very young age.
But she would just talk you
Because
through it, right?
She would talk you through everything.
Yeah. And the thing about it is that
Everything.
Yeah, like super like detailed
Yeah.
talk.
you had to pay attention because she was not around appealing.
No.
Right, she
like
wasn't
that.
like hot.
Yeah.
But no, she was an older lady.
Yeah, she was an older lady, yeah.
She was like a nurse practitioner.
Like
She was
Dr.
like
Ruth.
a sex educator.
Kind of like a Dr. Ruth.
Yeah.
And she literally would tell you every little form of the body.
I was-
And
When I saw her for the first time, that wasn't what I expected. They had told me, man, this old lady, come on, man, she tell you everything.
everything.
And I'm sitting there going,
It was very educational.
What was she on?
It was just, I just remember
Yeah.
it being on TV
It'd be on
late at
TV.
night.
Yeah.
It would be like, oh, it's time to talk sex with Sue.
and then you're grabbing here. I was
Yes.
like, oh my God.
You push here.
There.
Okay.
Now make sure that this is
Yeah.
not pleasure. I'm
But
like,
honestly,
ugh.
the first movie, which I was so young and I should not have been watching it, was American Pie.
Really?
I was 9 years old.
Oh yeah, there was some explanation in that.
Well, there was like
Yeah.
a book in the library
Yeah.
that he found with all the different
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there was some explanation in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
At 50%.
What? Yeah.
That's funny.
So I guess the question in you is, how did you learn about going to the movies? 50% of men, they say you watch movies, don't go to the movies, and you figure out that's how it was. It ain't like that at all.
No, sir.
All right. So how did you learn? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. We want to hear from you. All right, adult conversation. We started out, and then you join in. Where did you learn to go to the movies? Hit us up on Johnny's House. 9:36. It is Johnny's House Wednesday, where we turn into adult conversation when grown folks talking on the radio. And they say 50% of men learn about going to the movies by watching the movies about movies. And I want to find out, where did you find out about going to the movies? 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. The way it works is we started off and then you talk back to us. And when you stop doing that, then you tell us you don't want to do this anymore. But every time we had this topic, calling from Lake Mary, Dano.
Lake Mary, Lake Nona.
Lake Nona. Oh, I'm sorry. Lake Nona. How you doing, Dano?
It could be Lake Mary right now. I'm good, man. My class was that little secret door in the back of that, video store back in the day.
I'm telling Ray about that. I said it's a little swinging door in the back of the movie. I mean, of the videos.
That cheap curtain.
Yes.
That cheap curtain.
Had the neon triple X light.
Yes.
Yep.
No, it wasn't the one. The one here, it was like the doors you have in the Wild West,
like saloon doors.
Saloon doors. Yes.
So strange.
Yep.
Ray, you know about that?
Through those doors.
I knew that there was like a section that was blocked off, but there was no saloon doors.
Yeah, the one in Sanford, it was called Video News.
Yeah.
And they had saloon doors. And they had a neon lips. Was the light above it to let you know this is the dirty section.
Here's the thing. You wanted to see it so badly that you went into a store where families are picking out movies for the night to go to the back of the store through a swinging door, and you still had to bring that video back up to the front.
Now, I wasn't old enough, so I would stand by the swinging door, act like I was looking for something, and then when it would open, I would catch a glimpse.
Just to peek in.
Yep.
Hey, Ray, here's the thing you didn't know. The boxes on these videos were just graphic.
Ew, I bet.
It was very colorful and graphic.
Size of books, man. It was size of books. Yeah, my late fees, I still owe late fees in that place, man. I'm telling you.
Good thing they closed down.
But that's where you learned about the movies?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was a classroom.
And here's the thing. It was your friends. It was your friends that were working the register, because that's what like high school kids would work.
Yeah.
So you weren't supposed to get the video unless you were over 21.
Mm-hmm.
But your friends running right there, man, bring this back. They didn't even, you had to bring it back, kind of thing.
I see.
Oh.
Yeah, they used to look at me like, you really need 6 videos, VHSs. You really need 6 of them, sir. I'm like, man, just hurry up. Put it in the back.
Do you know how?
The black bag. The black
you know
bag,
how tall?
I hate the black bag.
You know how tall 6 videos are? They're like stacked, and then they have to go over to make sure you got. So you have Ghostbusters, you have Any Given Sunday, you have, and then it's explicit title.
And they're looking at you funny. You're like, oh boy, look at this dude.
Yeah, and my thing was, you really wanted to watch that stuff. You had to go through all that, man.
Yep.
That was it. All right, Dano, have a good day, man.
All right, you too, man.
All right, that's funny. B,
let's see. XL will powered by Attorney Dan Newland. Interact. Need to check. It's a no-brainer. Just call Attorney Dan Newland. Someone said they used to read smutty romance novels in middle school. And then a bunch of people talk about Skinamax After Dark.
Oh yeah. After midnight.
Someone said my older sister told me what makes the ladies very happy.
Really?
So his older sister helped him out.
Dude, we had no type of discussion like that in my house. We're about to go rob in here, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. Get ready for the number.
Oh, you know.
All right, XL, good morning. Who's this? You, yes. Oh, they hung up.
I got scared.
I got your phone number right here. All right. Anyway, you're gonna call in and then get nervous. All right, let's get out of here, y'all. It's 9:39. 9:42, Johnny's house time to get up out of here and do things, real life stuff, and stop playing on the radio.
Yeah.
Ray, what you got going on today?
I need to rest my voice because I don't know what's going on with it right now.
I know, man. You just came from a Jeremy plane, and
I know. I'm like, what is happening?
Man.
So I need to do that. But also today, I'm going to have a social post up on XL 1067. We are giving away a reservation to this sing along brunch. So it's for the 1 o'clock reservation. So stay tuned for that post, and you can enter to win.
And then tomorrow morning, we're going to give away some last chance for you to join us and join us as we join Ray coming up on Sunday. It's going to be a good time. Looking forward to it. Big Grind.
Nothing. Does a bunch of radio shows, and then I'm going to go meet an old friend I haven't talked to in a while and have some lunch with him. Dude that I actually started with radio with way back like 25 years ago before I was here.
Okay.
My first like step into radio was with him. So that's going to be fun. Real quick, we are supporting our sister station down the hall. Roomba is doing a food drive tomorrow at the Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Florida. iHeartRadio teaming up with that. So that's going to go on from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's 411 Mercy Drive. So if you have some non-perishable items and you want to swing by and drop them off all day tomorrow, 411 Mercy Drive for the Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Florida. And all those donations stay here locally to help people out that are, Christmas right around the corner, Thanksgiving right around the corner. A lot of people short on cash. So.
Right now, we all got to help each other out. So if you're able to help and help donate, please do.
6 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow, Second Harvest Food Bank, Central Florida, 411 Mercy Drive.
Let's do it. Let's help each other out. All right, we're going to hand this thing over to Ryan Seacrest. Have a beautiful day, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.
We neglected you guys yet again. But now I have to go bye-bye and go to work.
Peace, Audrey.